going on, guys and girls? Van Gil here with JP.
Alright.
It's week 10 of FIFA Fantasy Football, and we have decided to do the cup draw. Oh yes, we've got the bowl of
magical team
names.
You may find it strange to see our faces at the start of the Fantasy Football video.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry if we've just kind of put you off your tea or anything. So,
I think
apologies.
we've rainbows looking at me.
We've printed out all the team names, all on bits of paper. There's about 38 of them. So we've got a lot of people that are new, and if you have been applying recently, then your teams are now made. They're officially made. You've got a logo, you've got all sorts, and let's get the draw on the way. Do you want to?
I'll explain the rules at the end of the after we've done this in the main commentary. I'll explain the rules.
All right, here we go.
Home team number 1.
Home team, Slimbo and the boys.
You can draw them and I'll write them.
Okay, Slimbo and the boys. Home team, playing against Angry Boys.
Angry Boys, new one.
That's a new team there.
New team alert.
We've got some new versus the old. We've got next the Hipsters, another old team, Ashley Doncaster Rovers Football Club.
Malaya.
That's the away team for that game. Home team for this game is the Black Stars.
Must explain our teams are in this. Axis,
yeah, we haven't got ours.
Gilfy Babes. So then we can't win it. So because we will win it.
Going down with the Villa is the away game for that.
We loved that name when it first came around.
Yeah, I liked it.
Now it just kind of don't work anymore.
Yeah, because it's not going down anymore. We've got home team SAS 645 Jamie, the Irishman,
to play the Bravehearts.
Speaking of who, he's just vanished off the face of the earth at the minute. I can't even find his Twitter. I don't know what's going on with him.
Hatred.
I know, he's just got a sudden hatred for us.
Here we go.
He's going to be doing those pint glasses and stuff for the winners.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. We've got Buyer Never Losing, which is a good name. We like that name.
To play Substandard Liège.
And that is a good name as well.
I love people
really
that give
like
me good
name.
names. Who was that? Buy Never Losing.
Yeah. Gibbo United, Ross Gibson.
A friend of the channel.
Gibbo. And he is playing against the away team, which is Mottingham Forest. Even though it's Nottingham, I'm going to call you Mottingham Forest just for a little bit of difference in there.
Just because you got the Nottingham Forest kit,
Nottingham Forest Stadium.
And you've pretty much got the badge as well. We've got Munchin Monsters, the home team, playing against.
To play the Beachy Babes.
Throw on the floor, mate.
Come on, it's fine. We've got Blue Empire, which is Blue Trev FIFA. He's playing against.
Sorry. Sometimes I get a bit backlogged, so I can't do it.
Dan Clark's XI, which is Mr. Infernus, I believe.
Go.
Oh, got 2. I'll put that one back.
Good luck.
Next team is
Sam's Boys.
Sam's Boys with about fucking too much lettering in there. Too much lettering
to play FC Flyers.
FC Flyers, who's that?
The last guy, Antonio, I think.
Antozis or whatever it is on Twitter, I can't remember. We've got Chesnoid FC. Chesnoid. I like Chesnoid. And he is playing against, if you can keep up, JP.
I'm sort of keeping up.
The MS.
The MS.
The MS. Who's the MS?
I don't know.
It's hard to keep up with real names and FIFA names.
Yeah.
Next
Plus,
team.
I don't know half years.
Next home team, it is Burnsy FC. You know Burnsy. Burnsy, who's got pretty much every single Irish player under the sun in his team.
Bottom League.
Playing against FC Skillers.
See how this breaks the back
Sitting like this.
It does that. It's a set in my back as well. Next team we have got is Jackzier HD, which is either Jackzier HD or it is... Oh, I forgot his name now.
I'm still waiting.
The Bravo team.
That's the one. To play Amazing Techers. That's 2 Premier League sides.
It is, isn't it? We have got next iHarpster HD. I know who he is.
To play
I know iHarpster.
Scotty Plays.
Scotty Plays, which has vanished off the face of the earth as well. We have then got Lake Point, which is F1 Stiggy, isn't it?
No.
Is it not? Who's Lake Point?
I don't know.
I can't remember who Lake Point is.
But
Lake Point, if you're watching this, tell me who you are.
To play the Dejominators.
I don't even know who that is as well. This is awful. This is why I've started asking for Twitter names, just so I can know who's who. Because it's quite annoying not knowing who's who. We have got Chris K3211. I know who Chris K is.
Get off.
Another Irishman. We've got plenty of Irish people in this. Playing against
Buckley's boys.
Which is Matt Stratt's little brother. We have now got home. Oh, wow. The Harlem Trotters. What a name.
Name of the series.
That is the best name going ever. I like that name.
I couldn't even put it on FIFA though, because I had to put a bracket to make a note, because it said name. It was profanity. I was like, fuck off. This is Stiggy. New Orleans Saints.
Ooh. Big game there then.
Harlem
Trotters.
New Orleans.
We've got Tots Monster.
Friend of Van Gilf.
Yep, friend of the channel.
Against Lies Codcraft, who
Dom.
caused me no end of problem trying to type your name out every week.
He's a good friend of the channel as well. He's been a sub for a long time. We've got Dynamo Rovers.
To play.
I'm presuming that's K9 Dynamo.
I'm not sure. I'll have a look.
That's what I call him anyway. That's
Shit,
just
this
how
is
his
6
name
minutes
was.
long. That took a long time. Elazid HD.
Elazid.
Elazid.
We've got Smashed FC, which is the Benno, I'm presuming.
It was quite a late one. And
Yeah.
the last team out, it's Hell
Crisco,
Crisco, which is actually the first name I wrote down when I typed these out.
Oh, alright, well. Look at that. There you go, guys. If you do know your team and I haven't said I know who you are, can you please let me know who you are, just so I can stick it on the forms. We should have got all the Twitters done before we got everybody.
And I only put the thing in the form
like
the
two
last two
members in. I'm gonna start. Yeah, if you're watching this, listen to this, and you have got a team, please leave your Twitter name below and your team name so I can stick it in the forms. Thank you.
Hang on.
Got it.
When this ends, I'll be back on the thing, because I'll give you a rundown of what happened in this game week and the cup.
Okay.
Right. You get me?
You get me, blood.
See you in a minute.
Right, now then, guys, so that was the cup draw that me and Joe did the other day, and I realised about a minute and a half into the cup draw that it was a bit odd or a bit awkward, so to understand who your teams are actually playing. So I've got the fixture list coming up in full, so you know, if you missed your team or you thought that, because I think we was going a bit quick, we were kind of saying one team after the other, we weren't really specifying who was playing who, and so but anyway, we've got that coming up in a bit, but for now I'm going to have got about 2 minutes now to explain the rules, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it in 2 minutes because it's quite difficult. As you see that we've got 38 teams, so if any of you have done tournaments in the past, you know that, if you know that 38 obviously doesn't divide all the way down to 2, so it is really, really awkward. So we thought, after a lot of consideration and considering how we were going to do it, we thought, well, the best thing to do is put all 38 into the tournament straight, so then you're all in round one and everyone is together. So then after we're going to do the buys to the next round. So 19 go through to the next round, and then 6 out of the 19 have decided to go into a playoff round. Now this is the only way we can do this, to make sure that it actually gets down to a dividable number, so we can have a 2-team final. Well, obviously a 2-team final, what the fuck am I about? So 6 teams are decided by it's not just 6 random teams, it's your first round games that decide who is in the 6 teams. So if you won both games, you're obviously going to be top of the pile to go through to get a bye to the next round. So it's decided by how many wins and then goal difference or goals scored. So the team with either, if you go through with 1 win or 2 draws or something like that, you're automatically going to be at the bottom of the pile to go through to the next round, if you know what I mean. It's quite hard to explain. I might have to do it a bit more in depth next week on this, because I don't think I'm going to commentate like this on the cup round highlights. But I think I'll do it a bit more depth. But the general rules for the cup I'll do now then. So it's 2 legs. Every round's going to be 2 legs apart from the final. Away goal rules does count, because otherwise it'd be a waste of time doing home and away. So yeah, and then if it's still level, level on goals, level on aggregate and on away goals, then it goes straight to penalties. And the reason why it's going straight to penalties is because if on FIFA we're doing it on the actual exhibition games, play now games, whatever you want to call them. So if you win 2 on the home leg and then you lose 2 on the away leg, it's same aggregate score, same away goal rule, but on the actual game it's going to put it down as 2-1 win, so it's not going to go to extra time. So the only way we can really make that work is by doing it again, but just playing the game so it goes straight to penalties. Try and make sure the same teams are out, but it's too hard to get the same scenario after the game, so it's to put it onto extra time. So we thought we'll go straight to penalties. That's then it's just it's ended there, and there's no confusion or upset that your team may have been playing with one more man, or you know what I mean. It's hard to explain, but it's the easiest way to do it. But anyway, we're coming to the end of the video now. I'll explain the general rules of the tournament next week in more depth. But for now, the first round of the cup will be sometime this week, and then the second round will be Sunday, I hope. But don't expect much, because it's quite hard to do a lot of the games in this short amount of time. But anyway, I'll see you on Friday for the next cup, the round of the league. Anyway, right? I'll see you later, guys.